It's the really lights. So it's still cool online. Yeah. Oh, big then. Ooh. Ooh. Yo, you heard this? It just came out today.
What?
Snoop Dogg made a song with like this I don't know if they're Mexican or something. I'm guessing they're Mexican, but like
Hell no. Hey, stop that nigga, bro.
yo, Snoop Dogg can do it.
Then they want to do. Hell yeah. Fuck with it,
Dog, man. And everyone's like reposting it. It was even on the news too.
Yeah.
Like,
Man, Uncle Snoop.
yeah, Snoop got it.
Uncle Snoop, bro.
You see if we can try to finesse some shit. Like, oh shit. Like so. Can't see shit. See this? You might have to take this fucking to clear off the camera. Oh, you can't see shit. No, this camera gotta like it's something.
Oh, it's like the little filter.
Yeah, it's something fucked up. Let's see what you see right over. Let me see. Okay, so YouTube didn't play it better. This other shit. Fuck that up. Sorry. Oh shit. Questions. Yeah, man, I always fuck up the cornbread. Yeah. Bro, I bought me a bird today.
What you mean?
I bought a bird from a nice Hispanic family.
Let me see.
Come on, bro. It's called Starburst. So I won't be going live here.
You think the microphone's gonna pick that up?
Yeah, we can. I'm gonna cut it.
Okay.
It's one thing I hate about recording this shit, man. You can't have nothing.
Yeah, for real.
fix me some meat before I start.
And what?
So fix me some meat before I start.
Oh, no, that's all good.
If you get hungry after you get high,
Alright.
You got the question. You got the question.
Mhm.
We gonna go live.
I can send it to you again.
I mean, ain't gonna use no phone for real. Oh, this is good. Where is it? Oh, that's in there right there. Oh, this motherfucker. Say something, Alfredo.
Yo, what's up?
All right, man.
I see you with the cornbread.
Hell yeah, man. Hey, if I can't cook nothing there. Shit. All right, then we recording. So, welcome back to an episode of Life is Like Me. I got my boy Aztech Speech in here, aka Alfredo, dope ass rapper. Y'all go check him out. What platforms you on, man?
Right now, man, I'm still working on getting original music out. So right now, just to keep up with what I'm doing, just make sure to go on Instagram, aztech_speech. And then I'll let y'all know once original music comes out.
This motherfucker's from the South and sounds like he's from Long Beach. But yeah, man, we're gonna talk about just how as a American culture, I feel like we don't learn how to understand other cultures enough to respect them more and appreciate what they bring to the country. Because I feel like, we all some damn immigrants besides the Native Americans, so we all should really be shutting the fuck up and minding our own damn doorstep. Shit, pretty much for the most part. Now, I do feel like everybody should learn English. And that's just my personal opinion.
In order to survive?
Well, in order, like when you come to America, I feel like at some point you should know, how to have, English enough to have a conversation and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You're not talking about that's what anybody. Yeah. I'm talking about African, any motherfucking body to come over here. But no, I really want to do this to get everybody to understand, how it is in the point of view of the other cultures that we have. So I got Alfredo, where you from?
Oh, right now?
Yeah, where you from?
Right. Well, I'm from Atlanta, ATL, great baby, right?
And the reason I said that, the reason I asked, I know when I sent the question, you was like, "What the fuck? Where am I from?"
Yeah.
Atlanta.
Yeah.
So he's from Atlanta. He's a Grady baby. for all the ignorant people out there, like, you know, to have a little slick shit to say or just act stupid about some shit, motherfuckers can be from other places and still be motherfucking American. This nigga's American all day long. I just wanted to ask that as a question. Like, so, boom. But now you're from Atlanta, Grady, baby, which I heard Grady was a horrible hospital to go to. So, you know, I'm glad you're alive.
Yeah, right. I got no head trauma.
Right. Nothing to his parents, y'all. When we all had to go. But where is your family from?
So my mom, she's from El Salvador, Usulután. So that's kind of by the coast, right? My dad is from Mexico, from Guanajuato. So that's kind of like central, maybe like a little bit more above like Mexico City.
Oh, okay. Dope.
And so they met here.
And I thought this would be, I'm so glad you signed up for the first date, bro, because y'all be getting y'all get a lot of shit with this president, these people don't put in office. Y'all be getting a lot of bullshit, and I just feel like this shit is fucked up. So, where are those questions at, though? I need to see the questions.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
Oh, boom. So, nobody get offended about none of this. This podcast is to bring awareness, enlighten, and just give you the motherfucking day in the life of a Chicano king. Yeah. Like I introduced him last time on the last podcast. I was doing shit, bro. I was like, Aztech speech, the Chicano king. I don't know if I can say his real name.
Yeah. I like that.
Yeah. So, what country you from? United States. Got them out the way. I was supposed to put these in order. See, I be slacking, man. Y'all don't be like me. I be procrastinating, fucking shit up. Yeah, it's that one. That's good because this is gonna make a conversation because I know you didn't already jumped into this one. So do you mind debunking the Mexican culture or Hispanic culture, and does that culture and that history have an impact on how you feel about the classification of Latin American, Hispanic, Latinx, and other shit?
Okay, so this is like the perfect topic for me, right? Because I don't really consider myself Latino anymore. Like I'm just strictly like Mexican, Salvadorian, or Chicano, which Chicano is someone that has Mexican roots that is born here in the US, right? Oh. And that term came up in the 60s. So for me, growing up here, man, it's tough because again, like when you go back to Mexico, like for example, my grandpa, even though I'm not even light skinned, but my grandpa would call me gringo, like white boy, basically. You know what I'm saying? And so, but again, here people don't consider me as quote unquote, American or whatever. So, so it's kind of that duality, whatever. But I think really what it is, man, is that a lot of people just don't know the history much because here. I mean, the U.S. ain't really the best in like actually, explaining it. So,
I'm glad. Hold up, man, hold up. My bad, y'all. Y'all know that shit. Man. So do you mean how they like to leave out shit and don't mention shit and sit up there and just make it seem like, I mean, I'm sorry, it is what it is, but Almighty White, is all right and did everything. Without them, and I just hate that shit.
Yeah. Most definitely.
My bad, I didn't interrupt you.
Oh no, that's good. That's good. But yeah, I mean, for debunking things, I mean, there are a lot of things that I guess stereotypes. I guess that you could say that comes with I guess being brown, and I think one of the main things for me is like it's disguised as a compliment, but I see it as like a backhand compliment, and what it is that. When they say, "Oh, y'all Mexicans are so good, hardworking, like y'all know how to clean, y'all know how to pick," like they always mention labor jobs. You know what I mean? But they never. I'm just like, bro, like we got brown teachers, we got brown doctors. You know what I mean? All this stuff. So it's like I can understand. Like that's what I guess the media really portrays us as. But I mean, we have arms, but we also got brains as well.
Right. I know. I feel you, man. But just like in Black culture, it's always like, oh, y'all are good servants, and same like you, like for real. I used to work in the restaurant industry. Motherfucking table would be happy to have a middle-aged Black woman be their server. They think they're gonna get the best service in the world, knowing all the whole time they bitch trash. But they be like, ooh, we so comfortable with her because she is what, a black woman middle age, she's supposed to take care of us, like blah blah blah. I'm like, man, that's so fucked up. One time I was serving them old white people, they didn't mean no harm. It was some old white ladies in like some group or some shit. It was like, you are a great help today. I said, oh, damn, I got to be called a fucking help. Like, I don't even know how to feel about that, bitch. I don't even want your tip.
Yeah.
But nah, I feel you on that. No, you good. So, man, tell the people more about yourself. Shit, how old are you, bro?
So I'm 25, bro.
Yeah.
I'm 25. Don't let the young face fool you, man.
This nigga's 25 and making moves.
I'm trying, man. But, seeing all these other people, like, either my age or younger, is like, damn, like, what am I doing with my life? Like, just the other day, I saw this video, like, an interview about, like, the youngest millionaire or something like that. Yeah. It was, like, 25. Damn. And I'm just like, again, like, what the fuck am I doing? No, man, you on your path. You supposed to be on. Don't look at that shit, man. I used to do that shit a lot, bro. Like 20, 21, 22, 23. I was like, damn, what the fuck am I doing? I'm getting married, folks becoming doctors. Your ass just sitting here smoking a blunt, serving or like if on Instagram I see like, oh, we about to have a baby, oh, we getting married. I'm like,
man, she getting fucking right. Like, damn, that's fucked up. I'm gonna have a damn drink.
But I mean, but at the same time, we got to keep in mind that life ain't a race, Right. So we all got different pace and different way of doing things. But I mean, right now, man, I'm a recent graduate. U.S.
Where you graduate from?
Georgia Gwinnett College. Okay. So that's in Gwinnett. And so I was trying to be a teacher, but right now I'm kind of more like, I don't really need to be a teacher to actually teach. What I mean? That's why I got into, junior achievement. And that's why I'm doing my music, to really just teach through the music in a way, like have that different, because in music, especially with like brown folks, it like is either like you bald, you wear loafs. I mean, I do wear the white tees.
Hey, bro,
I do ride the Lolos. But
you roll up the pants. Like clean up, motherfucker.
But and I do crease my clothes. I make sure that's one thing. That's a stereotype.
So why do you do that?
So, bro, like that's
like, what did that come from? Like to have to like what is that?
Straight up is prison and the army.
You went to prison?
No.
Oh,
but it's the culture. So with Chicano culture, again, like there's Latin Americans, there's Mexicans, there's all these other countries, and then there's Chicano, which is like it's like the weirdest one
like a blend.
Yeah, it's like a blend of everything, but it's like we have our own history that we have here in the US, right? So
talk about that.
Okay, so for example, like as many of y'all know, if y'all didn't know before, but half of the United States of the West Coast used to be Mexico. So once the US took over, Mexicans didn't just leave. Like we've been here, you know what I'm saying? But as through time, as you may know as well, like we've been discriminated against, we've been hung, we've been killed, we've been lynched, all this stuff as well. But so in the 40s, that's really when, or even in the late 30s, but that's when Chicanos in the West Coast, and not even in just Los Angeles, but also in New Mexico and Texas too, but they would actually start dressing in like the zoot suits. So, like the big, like the hat's kind of like this with the big feather and the long trench coats and the tapered pants.
Pimp suits.
Okay. Pimp suits. There you go. Yeah. So we got them. Yeah. So we got them from in the 30s and 40s. We got it from the jazz clubs.
Right.
Because that was like hip hop back in the day, right? So, we'll sneak off of the barrios and we'll go to the jazz clubs.
The who?
The what?
You said, what you just say?
The barrios, that's like the hood.
Okay,
yeah.
I'm gonna say
yeah.
Fuck that hood.
so we, we'll leave our neighborhoods and then we'll go to the jazz clubs.
Right.
And we adopted that style. It's like, yo, that's just dope. They smoking weed. They get the women. They make music. Like, you know what? We're adopting this. And so once jazz players kind of like threw that to the side, we picked it up. You know what I mean? And we
carried it on,
and we put it on as like our own like suit of armor, right?
And see, that's one thing I hate that people do. Like some people look at this shit and be like, "Oh, so y'all just appropriated our culture and just took it and ran with it, blah blah blah." How about carrying the shit on? You heard the man just said we dropped the shit to the side, which we did. Besides motherfucking pimp, some of them still nowadays will have that shit on, but we dropped that shit to the side. So why not let somebody else? I feel like that's a compliment to my culture. If you sit up there and see something important enough to be like, man, let's pick this shit up and keep going with it, like, because it's dope enough to. So I feel like that's compliment. I hate when motherfuckers try to do that other bullshit.
And something that I noticed about, I guess, Black culture is that y'all move on to y'all kill it on one thing, and it's like, all right, what's the next thing? Yeah. Keep going.
Like we got ADD or something.
Yeah, no, for real. Like, okay, what's the next thing we're gonna create? So that's dope. But in the 40s, in 1943, that's when Navy sailors in Los Angeles that was stationed in Los Angeles, they would actually patrol like the streets of Los Angeles and even go to our neighborhoods and see any like brown dude that's wearing like a zoot suit and stuff like that. They'll beat them up, tear off their clothes, and cut their hair. And like everything like that. And so when the cops would come,
Chicanos,
yeah,
they were doing that too.
Yeah, and even just like Mexican dads and whatever, like, you know, they would just beat up anybody because that was the stereotype that we were, you know, gangsters. So I mean, with Chicano culture, gangsterism is just always there. You know what I mean? Because in that time, once white people started moving into our areas, you know, they started, I guess you could say, well, we started to band together and like protect ourselves from them. Unfortunately, we also banded together against like other neighborhoods.
Y'all said if you wasn't us, fuck it.
Yeah. So, but yeah, man. So once that started, a lot of, you know, with both of our cultures, mass incarceration. So in that time, Chicanos will either go to the army or they go to prison.
Right.
And when they go there, either way. If you're in the army, you got to make sure everything's nice and pressed. If you're wearing the whatever, what is it called?
Shit,
like army suit, whatever. You got to make sure that's nice and clean.
Right. You do every morning.
And the same thing in prison. I guess in that time they were more strict. Like you had to make sure your room was clean, your bed was made, and your clothes was nice and pressed.
You know, I've been watching a lot of like prison documentaries type shit, and some of the cultures in prison are like, we're like the highest elite culture, and so in order to be the highest elite culture, we press our clothes, we keep our room clean. So I think that might have been some shit.
Exactly.
They might have been on. But yeah, see that similarity. Yeah, my nigga them was getting like stripped of their fucking clothes, haircut, beat the fuck up, and don't think of, and people, I hate when people minimalize shit too, because people love to say, oh, they just got beat up, but we got this, and this. Mm-hmm. Like motherfucker, it wasn't no just regular ass whooping. It probably was a damn Rodney King ass whooping. Probably some shit like that. Like, bitch ass till you don't know who the fuck y'all. Your wife be like, who the fuck at the door? Baby, it's me. Type shit. Yeah. But man, oh, that's crazy. But you said something that leads me to another question. You said y'all banded together. Mm-hmm. Why do you fuck that? I can't even really remember the question. Mm-hmm. But so, because one thing I talk about a lot with my cousins, I'm like, it seems like every other culture knows how to band together and handle their shit, except for African Americans. Mm-hmm. And I always wonder, like, what is it about the culture of another person that makes them do that and makes us do the opposite? Mm-hmm. And I feel like what makes us do the opposite is the way that we were oppressed back in the Gap. Mm-hmm. Like, you know, separation between light skin, dark skin. So light skin, you better. If you dark skin, you not. That grew a real hate. Like, motherfuckers that's dark skin, that's old as fuck, they hate like other, and you can even like see it a little bit like in siblings and shit. So especially like I say, for instance, like my grandparents and her siblings and shit, it's like a little, oh, that bitch over there trying, you know, they give a little look like, sit your head down because you're light skinned. Right. So and I kind of understand why we go against each other, but I'm really interested on what do you think makes y'all come together instead of like say, you know, go fuck everybody, including ourselves. Mm-hmm. Like as a Chicano man, what do you think, and knowing your history, your culture, what do you think, especially about your people, that makes them band together when shit get fucked up?
And that's something I've been thinking about a lot. Like I don't know, because in some instances I feel like Black folks are more united. And for example, when you go to like the civil rights movement and things like that, you know, like our civil rights movement was very spread out. Yeah. And y'all's was more centered in
shit. Wasn't about 5 people doing this shit. 5 motherfuckers doing it. They had to hang out.
Yeah, no, that's true. But I don't know. I mean, I guess for us, and again, but you would say the same thing. Like, it's.
And I guess I say that because, you know, throughout growing up and throughout my life, you know, I've always been around Hispanic and Latin American people and stuff like that. Or Chicano people. Let me start correcting myself. Chicano people. But it's like y'all, I really see it like with my friends and all that. Like y'all band together in the way of, motherfucker, if y'all a family, y'all got the whole family, and y'all go to work together until y'all get y'all shit straightened up and established. Then when everybody get their shit straightened up and established, one person break off with their shit together, then they go and do their own thing. then everybody else still fucking with each other. Then once they get their shit together, they break off and do their own thing. And y'all create like I've seen y'all create fucking wealth like that, like for real.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers, especially with like Uber and Instacart and shit. You go to these neighborhoods, motherfucker, Chicanos and this motherfucker, like, and it's nice ass shit. I'm like, damn, how the fuck did they do that? Like, band together and created some great ass shit like that. It just seemed like more, and like, even in public, like, if y'all probably, you know, bump into a person like of your kind or whatever, and you just kind of like, it's a respect. It's like it's a respect. It's not like a, you know, with black folks, you look at each other, it's like, the fuck you looking at type shit, and you're like, bro, damn, like, hell, I just want to say, hey, how you doing, motherfucker? Like, it ain't even got to be that damn deep. Just close the door. What the fuck? Fuck all that, man. Shit, they know it's gonna be some fucking glitches and shit in this shit. I ain't gonna be trying to keep silent and shit. But yeah, why do you think that is that?
Damn, man, and I don't know, and again, like, because we get that from our parents, right? That like, yo, you gotta be respectful. It don't give a fuck if you're wrong. You're respectful. Yeah. You know what I mean? Unless they are disrespectful to you, then you know, like, you go and handle your shit. But I don't know, because I mean, we got colorism too, and that like, but it's like, it's damn.
So how is y'all colorism?
It's like, for example, and because my mom does tell me this, but like, oh, are you into that girl? But she's so dark skinned, like, you know what I mean? Yeah. Oh yeah, like it's like that, and I don't know. I guess in some cultures, it's not. You don't really see it like up front, but it's like something you like whisper.
It's like a known unknown.
Yeah. It's like it's so normal that we don't really even notice it.
Second nature, like type second nature.
Yeah. And I caught myself with that too when I was younger. Like I was always into like super light skin like Mexican or Salvadorian girls. Yeah. You know? And so I had to literally rewire I guess my thoughts and be like, nah, like I want to be into like I like brown skin women. You know? Right. But
hey, that's one thing. I'm gonna stop this real quick, y'all. From working with this motherfucker, that's one thing he don't be bullshitting about. Hey, my dude, he don't discriminate. Of course, he like a female bad. She like shit, she bad. He fuck with her. But if your ass like try to be the light skin and stereotypical fit in like Chicano woman. My nigga Alfredo ain't fucking with you. No, like if you trying to fit into mainstream white America, he not fucking with you. If it look like a little bit, your motherfucking ass might be trying to fit into mainstream white America. Alfredo like, man, fuck that bitch. I don't want that hoe. I want me a dark skin nappy hoe like we talking about.
Yeah, no, I don't know where it is, man. Like the darker you are, the more culture you got. At least
the sweeter the juice.
Yeah, exactly. So
who the fuck said that? I don't know. A lot of motherfuckers say that shit here. It's true. So. Talked about that.
Yeah, that's smelling good for it.
It's not like
So, let's get on some positive shit, man. What do you love most about your culture? You can go off. Fuck it up.
Oh, man. For me, man, at least in Chicano culture, kind of like what you said, like at least three things is that unity. You know what I'm saying? Like, When I went to LA, I only been to LA 2 times. And so whenever I go, man, I feel like home. Like I'm 1,000 miles away from home, but I feel like home.
What part of LA makes you feel most
East LA, East LA, Boyle Heights, taco trucks, or
is that a tough area?
Some people would say, but I mean, I didn't see it. Well, it's like what
let's start off with unity. Like, hey, I got a pit bull, but he ain't gonna bite your head.
Well, I mean, he won't bite you unless you start some shit. Yeah. So for example, like I was in East LA, and you know, there's main streets and then there's the little streets inside the neighborhoods, right? Yeah. So I went into those little streets, even though the reason why is because they have filmed a movie that I really like.
What's the movie?
It's called American Me.
Oh, okay.
So they filmed it like in Boyle Heights, right? And so I went to the apartment complex and I took a picture. Yeah. Homeboy was like on the top tier of the apartment, and he was like, "Yo, what you taking pictures for?" And homeboy had his shirt off, had tattoos all over, scar right here in the middle of his stomach, and bald head.
See, my nervous ass would have gone, I'm a journalist.
No, you would have been ran out if you would have said that.
Never mind.
No, I was just straight up. I was just like, yo, like You know, to be honest, I'm not even from here. I'm just like taking a picture because they filmed the movie. He probably didn't even know the movie was filmed.
Right.
And so, but I came at him very respectfully.
Yeah.
And so he's like, oh, okay, you know, because only people that come over here to take pictures are the cops. Or whatever. And I'm just like, no. I'm like, I'm not even from here. I ain't mean to be respectful. You know what I mean?
Police at all.
And then at the end, he was like, well, I want you to understand why I came at you this way. I just don't know you. And I'm like, no, you're doing exactly what you should be doing. You're protecting your own. And so, but maybe if it was someone younger, I mean, you don't even gotta say shit like, I don't know you, and you get smacked the fuck up. So, I mean, it is a tough place, but I mean, it's as long as you're respectful, like anywhere, as long as you're respectful, you're good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't feel that shit though, for real. Like honestly,
Really,
like it's not the same in black culture. Like for instance, like you said, you went over to a strange place, some shit like that.
Yeah.
Like in my experiences, I say my experiences. I ain't gonna say generally overall for everybody. But like, say for instance, if that was flipped and I was at in LA, in motherfucking hell, South LA,
Compton,
South LA, South Central and shit, and I was walking through just trying to experience my motherfucking culture. Man, them motherfuckers probably would have beat the fuck out of me just because I don't fit in to what they think I should fit in as a mode. You know, that's one thing, especially like, man, that shit is fucked up. Like being all gay and shit, and being from like the South, and being, you know, especially for my family, it's like a whole athletic ass family and shit. But I'm like, I'm not like that. It ain't like I go around and be like, you know, hey, bitch, like, ooh, and all that other shit. I mean, I do that, right?
But you know when,
right?
You gotta feel the room.
At first, I didn't know when. I ain't gonna lie. At first, I did, but I never portrayed that with like how I acted. Not through my clothes. Might have been tight ass pants, V-neck, like I don't know.
But I mean, that's the thing,
right?
Like, that's the thing.
No,
though.
I'm talking about I was back in 08, 07 when it was not the thing.
The
motherfuckers like, nigga, why you can't breathe in your fucking pants? I'm like, I like them. But like, I just feel like it's less like open, anonymous acceptance like that. Like you experienced, like you just talked about when you went to LA, how dude was just like, I ain't mean to, you know, come at you like that. But the reason I came at you like that was because like I feel like a nigga wouldn't have did me like that. Like a black person wouldn't have did me like that. They'd have been like, some old get the fuck out of here type shit, or we gonna, you know, beat your ass like shit or something like that. And I'm just like, why though? I'm trying to understand the difference between black people and, you know, at this point, Chicanos. Like, what makes...
So I have seen this, and you can find this on YouTube. It's called Gang City, right? And it's a documentary from 1984, right when like crack started hitting. And the gang.
When you talking about when the United States brought the crack over and
go.
Gave the guns over to the other people to fight for their freedom.
So Nicaraguan shit. So in 1984, that's when like, you know, crack really started taking hold of the hoods, right? And especially in LA. So the documentary talks about, you know, gangs in LA. And one of the cops, he's like, the difference between the black gangs and the Chicano gangs is that the Chicano gangs see themselves as soldiers. Black gangs see themselves as gangsters. I was like, oh shit, I see it. I'm like, I see that shit. Like, I don't know what it is. I really don't know what it is. I think it's like,
what?
I feel like, and you tell me if I'm wrong or not, but I feel like black folks are very flamboyant and like, and the way they speak and the way like they carry themselves. So there's a lot of confidence. So like if there's two alphas in a room, they're automatically gonna like try to see who's most alpha.
And I think it's kind of like that because you gotta think of the culture of like you were a motherfucking, you were nothing if you were a black person. Like back when all this shit migrated, everybody came over here. You was throughout history, like we've been like the nothing ass motherfuckers. Up until late, you know, when this motherfucker jumped in office and started making y'all the bottom of the totem pole. Like I feel like it's like that because for so long, you know, 400 or 500 years, you ain't shit. Like you ain't shit. You could literally be hung, burned to death, murdered, and your family told shut the fuck up about it. If you look at a bitch wrong, that ain't, you know. And it's just, I feel like when we finally became free, and we finally and they put that shit on paper, and they saw like probably when the first motherfucker got in trouble with the law for disrespecting or trying to hit a white person or something, you know, or a white person doing them like that or something. I feel like we just brought all of what we've been wanting to do and we've been wanting to bring out. I think once we got free, we just like overdid this shit, and I feel like that. a large number of us started basing like who you are as a person, like your social status, how strong you are, how intelligent you are, how like black you are, off of bullshit that white people didn't allow them to do or express. And I hate that shit. Like looking throughout Black history and shit like that, you'll notice like, and you would hope it wouldn't be like that or think it wouldn't be like that, but most black people wouldn't do shit. It'd be the motherfuckers that most black people hate, like the real light-skinned motherfuckers, like trying to fight for justice and shit. Everybody else just on some old, well, you a thug, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, man, why the, and I don't know, man. It's just, I feel like, but that's why. I feel like it's all the demasculating they did to black men. Like, because, you know, if y'all don't know and you're listening, as a slave, on any given Sunday, you may be asked to strip butt ass naked. Like, so somebody can come in and look in and see if they want to purchase your ass. Now, how degrading is that for you to come in? And, you know, fuck all these movies and shit. I'm pretty sure that, like, when they came in, it wasn't no, hey, just look and be quiet. They was, like, probably talking shit like, yeah, look at this motherfucker. His chest too big. His chin too motherfucking long. You know, and just probably, like, you know, dick little, like, you know, just and going off about this man. And that's, like, that killed him, like, 400 fucking years of that shit here. And everybody, like, your daddy get talked like that. You get talked to, brothers, uncles, everybody. Like, that fucked you up. But when you finally get that liberation, I feel like that'd be like, that's the moment to be like, hey, fuck that bullshit. I'm a motherfucking man. And I want a motherfucker to come try me on that bullshit. I'm gonna fuck you up. Like, and I feel like we just took that shit way too far.
I could definitely see
I feel like we took that shit way too far.
Yeah, no, I could definitely see that.
But why do y'all, but what do you think is about your history makes it to where y'all can have that mutual respect like that, though?
I think is because, again, since we don't really associate ourselves, and even Chicanos, even like just recently, like I guess since the 60s, we've been really like seeing ourselves as indigenous as well. But we think we don't have that in our history, so we kind of don't really
don't
have like slavery in it. So, you know, us as indigenous folks, once the Spanish came in, they had their own plantations as well, and then they used indigenous and black folks put together,
right?
And they'll be
don't get it mistaken. It was a whole fucked up shit. That if you was dark skinned back in the Gap, you was pretty much fucked. Because they had, I know, because I watch a lot of documentaries. I be doing that weird shit, like looking at documentaries and shit. I know, hell, Asians, Hispanic or Chicanos, and African Americans were well versed in slavery. Like, your ass owed some motherfucking money or some shit. Your ass, that's how it was for y'all. Like the other two cultures, it was like if y'all owed money type shit, then y'all might get flung into this shit, or just at the wrong place at the wrong time type shit. You know, but. You know, y'all experienced that shit too.
Yeah. But
I'm trash, bro.
No, but I don't know, man. I think it's just we kind of just understood early that if we don't stick together, like anyone could just come in and fuck us up.
Say that again for my black people, please.
That if we don't stick together, anybody can just come in and fuck
us up. One more motherfucking time for these hard-headed niggas. I can say that shit. Come on. I'm for real.
Yeah. No, I mean, and I don't know, maybe that's what it is, but yeah, man, it's just there's that underlying unity, you know what I'm saying?
It was late in response.
It's fine.
So another question. Can you share one historical fact about your culture that stop. No, stop. We ain't recording. I don't know. Let me see when the last we was cool. Like, stop. It only do it in like 30-minute increments.
Oh, interesting.
So it's process. Let me get it. Maybe process. Do something.
That's the free version.
Yeah,
free version.
What? That's the free version.
Yeah. Oh, I know YouTube is on that shit too.
Yeah, YouTube doing that shit. Do you want to end your stream? Yeah, end this shit because I hate